Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here. We are here to check out another brand new anime for the spring season of 2021. I would actually say this is like the first new one, even though it's like really not new probably to some of y'all. To me, this is something fresh. This is something new. We're checking out the first episode of Shaman King 2021, the reboot. And like I said, I know a lot of y'all probably already know what Shaman King is. You've either read the original manga, you've watched the original anime, maybe you've done both. But me, like I said, this is a fresh new experience for me. And I'm sure there are some of you who are in the same boat as me as well. And honestly, I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited because I've heard good things about the original series. A lot of people really enjoyed it. A lot of people are really excited about this. Whether or not you've watched the original anime or not, I'm excited because I want to see what it's about. But the thing that's not really exciting about Shaman King is it really doesn't even have to do with Shaman King itself. It's more so Netflix and just their model. And I can make a whole video about this, and you guys have probably already watched a bunch of videos about Netflix's model, especially like with seasonal anime and all that. Like, it sucks. It really does, because we have to rely on fan subs, which these people, like, I really appreciate just fan subbers in general, because they take a lot of time out of their day to, attempt or just make sure we can get these episodes out, right? They shouldn't even have to be in this position. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really thankful for these people. This is the best version apparently that is out right now. So that's what I'm going to be watching. But honestly, like, as I sit here right now, I did definitely want to do a video for episode 1, but I can't even promise reactions to the series on a weekly basis, because I don't know if there's going to be a group that picks it up, or if the same person's going to be doing it every week. Like, that's the thing. There's a lot of uncertainty around it when it comes to shows that are stuck in Netflix jail. So like I said, I did definitely want to do episode 1, but I can't promise reactions for this series on a week-to-week basis. But that's just how it is, right? Just Netflix's model sucks, especially when it comes to like seasonal anime. Like, I know they air like weekly in Japan, I'm pretty sure, like on Netflix, but it's just different overseas or internationally. I don't really know, but yeah, that's just kind of what it is. But either way, I'm excited to see what we're going to have with this first episode. So without further ado, everyone, let's get into it. Here we go. Okay. Some kind of ritual. Looks like we have no other choice to kill it. So they're trying to like summon something, right? They're saying it. So then you'd have to kill both of them. Is that what you're implying? Oh, jeez, that's kind of fucked. Oh, that's fucked. It's not like he wants to do it, apparently. Did that just come out of the baby? I think it did. Spirit Guardian. And the baby was just bored. What? Was this what they were trying to summon, or is this something else? Is that why they were trying to kill it, not to have this thing come out? I don't know. Huh. Wow. Driven out of this world over 1,000 years ago? Asakura, how? Okay, so she is actually having twins. They just brought up that possibility, but apparently there's another one. My other half will choose to pursue the path of the king. That's definitely a way to give birth, right? Like, you have your kids and some shit like that happens. What the hell? So is that first child kind of gonna be like the villain or the evil, and then this one is like the hero, or whatever you want to say? Shamans. All right. Yeah, you can just tell, like, especially from the character designs, like, they have like this older style, like, aesthetic to them. Oh, they do with the afro. See, oh, what the hell? What is that? This cast actually looks pretty dope, just from like a design perspective. Like, I don't know shit about them, but they actually look pretty cool. I have a bad feeling about it. Yeah, probably shouldn't go in here. Man's just chilling up here, like, looking at the moon. Everyone, he could be talking about like the spirits. Oh, I was gonna say like the spirits, like all the graves and all of that. He's like, I knew it was bad to go in here. I had a bad feeling about this. He ran to school and started talking about all this shit. Dude, how short is this dude? How short is first off? I mean, that caught my attention at first, but seeing him compared to the other classmates. Asakura, yo. Yo, how wide is mouth got right there? Oh my god. He's just gonna follow him around. So pressed on exposing it. He literally sat there all day. Are you serious? To talk about that in class, though, like, it makes sense. It makes sense why he didn't go into it more. Transfer here to complete training as a shaman. So this is like, this is the thing. This is something I actually like, even with what I know we haven't had much of the episode yet, but like I hope this boy is able to have somewhat. I know it's not gonna be probably fully normal because like there's the whole stuff apparently like with the shamans and all of that, but just from the point this boy was born, we already kind of have saw like what his purpose is. Like I just hope he's able to some extent able to live a normal kind of school life. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently with how it's been set up, his life obviously isn't your normal life. Now I know this is anime or whatever, but I think what we're gonna see is him maybe have somewhat of a normal school life. He makes these friends and things that, even though he has this whole other shit going on from the point he was born, essentially, that a lot of people don't know about at this point, and they probably will find out eventually. But I feel like that's kind of where they're gonna go with it, or where I want to see it at least go, because that's gonna suck, right? It's gonna suck if he's not able to have somewhat of a normal kind of school life and friends and all of that. But it looks like that's what we're gonna have, and it is a shonen series, so I wouldn't be surprised. Was that who we saw under the tree? Bunch of different things, apparently. Okay. Yeah, to any normal person, it would seem like a bunch of bull. Some special circumstances, to say the least, right? Hey, he has to be one with everything to do these kinds of things that he be doing. Well then. Yo, the design is pretty raw, I gotta say. The hairstyle too. I didn't even notice that. Man just stepped on the tombstone. What is wrong with this dude? The disrespect. Yo has to come in here, right? Maybe with the actual spirit of the dude who they just broke the grave of. Okay, well, I guess we'll come back to that. That dude's gonna get his though, for sure. Especially because Yo gonna be involved, probably. He's like, come on, we're going payback time. I knew it, yeah. He's gonna get his, this Ryu guy. Huh? Friends already? Oh, okay. Even if it's not him, if he can do something with the spirits or whatever. He's hanging on his back. You gonna be scared. You are gonna be scared soon. Oh shit! Here we go. Yup. Oh, they're fucked. Oh. Okay. Spirit ball mode. All right. I was wondering what that was. Oh, wait, did he just put it to his chest? Yeah, in his body? He just became like 100 times more badass. So it's like, yeah, he inhabited him essentially. Yo, that's clean. That's clean. Done. Oh, the spin too? His hair. I didn't even notice that shit. His mind, his body, his spirit, all of that probably has to be so in tone, like just on some other shit to be able to do this. Title drop. So what we saw with this, oh, he declined. Wow. But if what we just saw with him was like that cool, I cannot wait to see some other shit. Oh, so is this like a constant, like sort of competition, like trying to outdo each other, but it pushes each other to become better. It seems like. Oh my god. It came a long way. Right. That's fucked. Like, even if I have to take on all of you. 1,000 people. Wow. And he finally made that possible. Yo did. See that? Oh, see, that's so cool. I find that so cool. So it doesn't even have to be for like fighting purposes. It could be for a bunch of other things. Oh my god. I think now he's gonna join up with him or be friends with him or whatever you'd want to say. There we go. Figured, yeah. Oh, who this? All right. All right. So, that first episode of Shaman King, I have to say, I enjoyed my time with this first episode. I feel like it's a solid first episode, solid introduction into this series. My favorite thing was probably Yo's introduction, and it's probably for a lot of you guys as well. I love his design, and then also like how they showed off the spirit unity. I feel like that was so cool. Just using these other people, I guess, in history, right? You could, I guess, fight with them. You could use them to make weapons. Like I feel like the sky's the limit with that, and there's probably going to be a bunch of other things, not even probably just beyond the spirit unity stuff. There's going to be other things that we see in this series, but from what they showed and displayed with that in particular in this episode was really cool. In my opinion, how they animated it, really liked that. That was probably my favorite part of this first episode, I have to say. And just overall, it was solid. I mean, like the production value is pretty solid. Some of the designs are so cool in my opinion, but then there's also some that I'm just like, it's kind of hit or miss. Like I think his name was Mosuke, right? The swordsmith. Like his head was like, I don't know if it was just me. The proportions are like so off with some of the characters. So like I don't know if it's intentional or what, if that's just actually how it is. But his head is just like so small compared to the rest of his body. And then when he was holding up like his hand or whatever to like he had it up here, it just like it was bigger than like way bigger than his head. So that was something I was like, oh, that's kind of like weird. And then even like the old man at the beginning of the episode, these are just kind of little nitpicks, but it goes in with like the designs and the production value, the production quality, and all of that. And like I said, I don't know if it's intentional or what the deal is, but like the grandpa at the beginning of the episode, his head just looked like the proportions are so off, like his head compared to his body. And I mean, his hair is goofy, but that doesn't even really have to do anything with it. But that was something a little off-putting to me, but like not something to really make that big of a deal about. Like it's not gonna make me stop watching this show or anything. Like it's just something that kind of stands out. But really nothing bad necessarily I could point out with this episode. Like I said, I've really enjoyed my time with this episode. I think it's a solid start. I'm curious though to hear from you guys how the pacing is, because we know I don't even remember honestly if I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. Sorry if I already did, but apparently it's going to be 52 episodes. The manga is almost 300 chapters. This series is going to be shorter than the original anime, so I don't know if there was like filler in that or what, but maybe the pacing is going to be faster here with this series than even the original. I don't know, but I would like to hear you guys' thoughts on that with this episode too, because honestly at points it did feel like maybe this is kind of like a faster pacing, but it could just be me. I don't read the manga or anything, but you can kind of still feel out these certain sorts of things. But I did enjoy what we had with this first episode, and especially Yo's introduction. And I'm really even the comedy, I forgot to mention the comedy in some bits was pretty good in this episode as well, I would say. So I'm really interested. I'm excited for more of the series and to see some of the other characters and some of the other things that we are going to see, like even beyond like the whole spirit link thing that we saw in this episode, because it's probably going to be a lot more other abilities, and just as we meet more characters, more shamans and whatever else could be out there in this world, I feel like it's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, that about does it for this first episode of Shaman King, the reboot, the 2021 series. Let me know what you all thought of this episode. Let me know what you thought of the reaction. If you did enjoy it, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.